Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. This video is regarding with the integration of CircleCI with Terraform. So what I've done, I've created the repository for you guys, and I will share the link of this repository. So let me share some of the stuff with regard to this Terraform official EC2 with security group, and what I have done here, or what we will be doing, that we will be spinning up EC2 instances, and we will be using CircleCI to deploy the infrastructure. So that is pretty much a sort of a GitOps approach, and where we are looking to deploy our infrastructure or integrate our infrastructure to the CircleCI, and using the GitOps approach. So these are the three workspaces. In this, I have my repository. In other, I have CircleCI. So I'm going to show you from the scratch. So this is the AWS account where we are looking to deploy our infrastructure. So if you type on the Google, click on this CircleCI first link. What you will be seeing that um CircleCI. So what I've done, you can either logged in with your GitHub account, or you can sign up with the email address, whatever you want to do. So when all happen, it give us the GitHub integration with CircleCI and the Bitbucket integration with CI with CircleCI. So that is pretty much simple. If you want to use GitHub or Bitbucket, you can do whatever you like. But in this demo, we are going to use the GitHub integration. So if I navigate to go to my application, you see this is my GitHub account, as I already told you. And simply you can click the connect button, and it will show all the repositories in your GitHub account. Or if you're using Bitbucket, it will list all the projects, all the repositories under these projects. So as I told you, this is the private repo. I already tested it. So I decided to create a one public repository for you guys, where we will be doing the basic stuff. So uh, in this repo, Terraform official EC2 security group. So what we will be doing, um, um, we will have let me show you that we will have a directory, and from branch, if I type main, so what it does, it is going to look for this directory dot circle CA, right? And in that we have config.yaml. So if I navigate to my public repository, you see I have a directory created with dot circle CA, and in this we have config.yaml. So if I click on this YAML, simply this is the link which has all the configuration with regard to the Terraform, and it is pretty much simple. These orbs are pretty much like your functions which we use in bash scripts or any languages. So these you can think of orbs like those functions. So we will be using this Terraform 3.0.1. So this is the example. I've simply copy pasted this in config .yaml. One thing, just for your information, I've removed the Terraform validate because it spits some error. So that is why that part with regard to the Terraform validate is removed. Other than that, everything is simply copy paste from this. So it is just pretty much the basic command. We used, Terraform apply, Terraform validate. But the thing we need to understand is that um, what we will be doing, we are going to configure this repository in uh, CircleCI, and I will show you some of the second settings which needs to be done to make sure that our working with regard to the GitOps approach should be working fine. So we are now configuring that setup this project. So I'm setting up this project for the first time. So now what settings we need to do? One thing I need to tell you, simple to understand and learn. One setting is organization settings, right? And the other setting uh, which we will be doing is the project settings. So first of all, what we will be doing, let's say navigate to the organization settings. So here what I have done, set up the Terraform. So I created a context. Context mean that this part which already uh, mentioned in the config.yaml file. So this setup is done, and if I navigate back to this settings, so what we have in this context. So you see, this is the context I have set up, and in this I have environment variables. So these are the access keys, secret access key, and default region. So I need to um, update this. I thought I can edit this, but I can't. So I'm going to first of all delete it because that was tested by me in different repo. So I'm going to, as I told you, from the scratch. So this variable is fine with regard to the region. So let me remove it. Okay, this is the access key region. I removed it. So we are going to create these environment variables. So simply what we can do, what we will be doing, simply navigate to the command.txt, or you can search the AWC like environment variables. So these are the environment variables we will be setting up. So I will be going with the administrator user. Uh, I mean, you can definitely narrow it down to specific user, what user can do with regard to the infrastructure creation. But this is a demo, so this demo is going to be long. If I, navigate to create, I'm, groups and users and set up specific policies. So instead of that, I've just simply want to show you that how simple it is. It is that we are going to set up the Circle CI hook with our GitHub or Bitbucket as per your requirement. So the other environment variable is going to be this one. So we have set up the access key ID, and now we are going to set up the secret access key. And let me navigate to this other workspace, and I'm going to put this here. So paste it, add environment variables. So we have two environment variables set up, and these are updated one. So the last environment variable is going to be this AWS default region. So if I navigate to different workspace, um, I'm gonna put it manually. US East 1. Okay, let me just okay, let me remove this caps. US East 1. So these are the environment variables. We have three environment variables set up. with regard to our context. This is the context we will be using. So as I told you, these are just two settings you need to concentrate: organization settings, and the other is project settings. What we will be doing in project setting, that as I told you, that we are looking to uh, set up the GitOps approach. So if I navigate to this project setting, navigate to the advanced, in advanced view, you can see some settings, but simply what we will be doing, okay, and okay, let me see that only build pull request. So simply by default, this option is unchecked by default. Simply, I'm going to make sure that that build process is going to be on pull request. So now what I'm going to show to that this project is simply configured. Now what we will be doing, you see one pipeline is failed because currently uh, all the infrastructure and the backends is not yet set up by me. So what I'm going to do backend here, I mean, is that S3 bucket uh, for backend must be set up, because our state file is where we can have all the infrastructure um, settings that are going to be restored. So let me simply navigate to that, or I should open a different let me open a tabby terminal with regard to our settings. So what I will be doing, I'm going to exec into my container. So let me see the container we have running. So docker exec um, active shell into this. Okay, and I'm going to say bash. So if I navigate to root, and I just want to say AWS configure, and I'm going to simply set up my access key and secret access key here. So simply copy it and paste it. The region is US East 1. So if I do S3 LS, currently we don't have that required bucket which we are looking to have. So if I navigate to this documentation, so what I will be doing, I'm going to create a simple S3 setup for my backend, and then I'm going to show you my Terraform code, which I will be using for my CI/CD stuff with regard to the Terraform infrastructure integration with the GitOps approach. So this bucket is set up. Let me navigate to our AWS account. You see one bucket is going to be available, and this bucket is this one. So Cloud Geeks Terraform. And other than that, if I navigate to the Terraform official EC2 with security group. So what I have done, I've taken the official Terraform VPC security group EC2 instances deployment. So this is the backend which I've set up, Cloud Geeks Terraform bucket, and this is the key, which is the I should say the environment dev, and this key is going to be automatically created in this particular bucket. So I'm going to clone this repo, and I'm going to create one branch with that. So in this, currently we have only main branch, you see, nothing in this branch. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clone this repo first, and I want to show you that regarding the spinning up of EC2 instances. Um, Let me navigate to the EC2 instances. We are going to set up the multiple EC2 instances. So in this repo, currently we are setting up 1, 2. EC2 instances. So let me first of all clone this repo. So after this video, you will see the two branches also available in this repo as well. So let me navigate to this EC2. I'm going to click create SSH. Um, Definitely, you cannot do SSH here because I own this repo. So, but you will see the branches there, and you will have understanding what we are doing right now. So, I'm going to clone this repo, and this repo is going to be available on my desktop. And what I will be doing, I'm going to navigate CD to this repo. You see, this is the main. This is the main branch. So, if I create git branch a branch of B and branch, let's say EC2. Okay, okay, let me first of all create, oh, git, I should say git checkout. So you see, we have created one new branch and we have also checked out into this branch. So you see, if I open this in my VS Code, you will see the same stuff which we have in our main branch. So what I will be doing, first of all, let me show you this part that I'm looking to set up three EC2 instances, right? So I'm gonna put it third one as well. So I'm going to save it and let's say um, let's see the git status, git add intf, and I wanna see git commit added third EC2. Okay. Git commit happen added third EC2. Okay. Right. So if I do git push and I'm gonna simply copy this command and I'm gonna paste it. Git push dash yes set upstream origin EC2. So you will see that we are gonna push this code to our new branch in EC2. Okay. So if I navigate to my repo, I want to show you from the UI as well. You see, other branch is set up, and if I navigate to the main one, so there is a difference of there should be a difference of you see third. So what I want to do, if I navigate from here and I wanna set up the pull request, as we set up our setting of CircleCI in a way that the apply and validate command, or I should say the plan and validate command. Once it's okay, I'm going to check the plan. If it is working fine, then I'm gonna merge it and we are going to deploy that. So I'm going to create a new pull request from here, and I want to simply select my EC2 branch with this one. So if I navigate to this one, I'm going to click split, and you will see the difference, and the difference for each is going to be you see that we need to spin up third EC2 instance as well. So let's create a pull request and create a pull request. Okay, so what it does, you see, it is already integrated with CircleCI as we have set up this project from the start. If I click uh, this and open in a new tab, you see the Terraform validate command is successfully, you see, 8 seconds ago, has done Terraform init, Terraform validate. These commands are successfully init Terraform is initialized, and Terraform validate command has also done. So let me navigate to my uh, account as well. So you see, we have set up the fresh bucket. So let's see what happened at the backend. So this is the bucket. You see, uh, currently we don't have any infrastructure related file have set up. So now what I will be doing, um, if I navigate to my repository section, okay. So let me navigate to that. Okay, so this one. So if I navigate to my code section from here, and if I navigate to main, you see one pull request is there. So if I click this edit third EC2, so this is the pull request. I want to merge this request, and I'm going to confirm this merge request because the you see initialization and validation is was successful. And later on, I will show you the uh, process with regard to the addition and deletion of two instances as well. So if I navigate to dashboard, okay, click on the dashboard and the all pipeline, you see this pipeline is running. So it is gonna do the Terraform validate plan and apply. So this is the pipeline we have currently running, and plan was successful, and you will see in a while that uh, three EC2 instances are going to be available. So let it run, let it finish. So if I click to the apply, you will see the output of that deployment. So what it does at the backend, it is creating up the VPCs for us. Let me navigate to the VPC section as well. So let me open this another tab, and if I navigate to the VPC section, you see new VPC is going to be a spin up, and if I refresh this bucket side, Cloud Geeks, Terraform, in a while you will see one objects are going to be available in this bucket. So let me first of all navigate to the VPC section. Okay, so you see Cloud Geek VPC with this side range is created, and if I navigate to the EC2 instance, in a short while, you see that three EC2 instances are now started. So if I navigate to the pipeline, you see currently it is setting up the NAT gateways. EC2 instances are spin up 1, 2, 3, and it is giving us the output with regard to the infrastructure we have created. So these two instances are uh, I guess so 1 to 20 LTS I've set up in the code. You can check that, and I have set up SSM integration with regard to the connection, so we can connect to these as well. So we have our installation of base 64 user data. So I have installed the Python and other stuff just for a demo. So see, I'm installing Ansible and JQ and might be the stuff I'm installing. You can check that as well. So and also along with that, I'm going. If you navigate to the security group, one role which I have set up is with regard to the SSM. That's why we are able to see the console output. And if I open this uh, in another tab, one security group. So let's say this is the web server. So I'm opening the port 40 and 443. These are the official security groups of Terraform. So I'll set up this, and all other outbound traffic in security group is allowed. So let the Terraform ply is completed. So uh, this is the final part I'm going to cover now. So if I navigate to this repo, let's say we are currently in this branch. You see, this is the EC2 branch, and if I navigate to my code, and I just wanna remove these two second and third instances. So let me save it, and if I say get status, if I see get status, it is updated. So I'm gonna add this main tier. Okay, so now turn green. So git commit -m um, second and third EC2 instances are not required. Just for understanding that we are using the GitOps approach, and everything is gonna be through proper channel. So I'm gonna say Git Push region is going to be EC2. This is the branch which we have set up and we have posted. So if I navigate to my GitHub area, okay, and all these workspaces sometimes do confuse you. So if I navigate to this Terraform, and if I navigate to my EC2 branch, and you see 38 seconds ago we have updated it. So just wanna make sure that we have only one EC2 instance spinning in our infrastructure. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna navigate to the new pull request, and I wanna simply select my EC2 branch. I wanna compare it with my uh, actual main branch. So we already split it up. You see, previously we have one, two, three. So these two are removed, and we have our only one EC2 instance we want in our infrastructure, and we want to destroy those. But before destroying it, let me also check, uh, or I should say, confirm that previously I've set up the um, delete termination protection. So make sure that um, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, so this is removed, and also I'm going to remove it because if that is enabled, uh, I usually do to make sure that my production ready workload is not uh, destroyed straight away. So that is the best practice I just followed to make sure in case of any mistake, we should have at least enable the delete protection as well. So I just need to check from third as well. So one is going to be there. So let me, okay, um, enable a delete protection on this one. I've, actually disabled that. Let me click this. So one is fine, and I'm going to remove this delete protection from this. Okay, third delete protection is disabled, and I just wanna last and make sure that this delete protection is also disabled from second one. So one is protected, and second and third are unprotected. So just confirm it. So yes. So now what? I'm gonna navigate to my um, GitHub section. I'm going to create a pull request. So you see, once you click on the create pull request, so you see some checks haven't completed yet. So if you click this details area, you will see that Terraform validate and initialization is happening. And one thing I've just missed here is the plan. So I need to update. I will be updating in that code. So everything is there except the plan. So I'm going to update once everything is done, because plans needs to be there in this area which I've missed it. So I'm going to update that, because you just want to make sure that if plan is here, everything is going to be fine and we are gonna then deploy it. So okay, if I navigate to my CircleCI config.yaml, and it requires plan, branches are only main. So Terraform plan, check true, check out persistent. Okay, so I'm unable to see the plan here. So let's see this setup environment variables. That's fine. Check code, Terraform init, Terraform validate. Okay, let me update this. Till then, I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, guys, Terraform plan is actually there, but somehow it's not showing that in that particular tabs. But you see the jobs which are run actually Terraform validate and Terraform plan. So if I navigate to the Terraform plan, so I need to see there is no Terraform apply here. So I must say, or I should must check it. So you see now it is showing Terraform is going to destroy that. Although I saw that I have already Terraform plan, but you see on that particular tab might be I'm using this container, or maybe next tab it is showing. But anyway, this plan is actually uh, is available if I navigate back, and you can see that this Terraform plan is available without applying. So if I navigate to projects, previously what we have done, we have applied our infrastructure with 3 EC2 instances, and you see this last one has Terraform validate and plan. So and previously when we set up our infrastructure, it has Terraform validate, plan, and apply. So as I told you that we are gonna by doing the pull request, we are going to see that our plan is that these two EC2 instance should not be part of our infrastructures, second and third, and we are going to remove those 2 and 3 instances, and we are going to use the GitOps approach. So if I navigate to my code area, and let me navigate to, okay, let me let me open this here. So I'm gonna simply navigate to my repo. I just want to show you from this side. This is our main repo. You see one pull request is with regard to that second and third instances are not required. So we have already seen that plan was successful, and it is gonna let's click on the check as well. You see, even in the checks, it shown shown as the plan and validate. So both are successful, and we have already seen that. You can open in another tab, but I'm not going to do that as we it's going to create a lot of confusion. So I'm going to simply confirm this merge request. So if I navigate to view details, or instead I'm gonna navigate to this dashboard, and I'm gonna navigate to the pipelines. Then one pipeline is gonna be, you see, start running, and this pipeline here, now we have Terraform apply as well. You see, because we have already seen that plan was successful, and the plan is to destroy those additional EC2 instances. So it has done successfully done the Terraform validate, and then it's gonna do the Terraform plan. Now we are doing our action stuff, which is the Terraform apply command. So if I navigate to this EC2 section, these EC2 instances, second one and third one are, you see, shutting down, which means are destroyed. One is protected because we don't want this guy to be destroyed. So this is how GitOps approach work. So let me open this uh, in another tab, and you will see in UI all the logs with regard to that. So you see, to destroy infrastructure, it says still destroying and destruction complete after some second. Um, as I told you that I have to remove that extra layer of protection from my EC2 instances, which I've set up regarding the delete protection. So hope this video might be useful for you guys. As I don't do a lot of edit stuff in my videos, and I would like to debug all the stuff in front of you to make sure the actual DevOps debugging and understanding should be shared with you guys, and this is how all it works. I mean, if you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe the channel. And thank you very much. You see, applies is successful, everything is done, completed, and this section happened. And if you want to spin up additional EC2 instances or different infrastructure or ECS, EKS, I can do that with this GitOps approach as well. Thank you. Have a nice day.